guys, welcome back to this week's episode of Myrtle Beach Living. This is Todd Cartner, your host, and today we are proud to have with us Stacey Lyon, who is with SOS Care, who is an autism and intellectual disability service provider, and we're going to get Stacey on right now. Hey, Stacey.
Hello, how are you?
I am awesome. Thank you for joining us today. I already see that Beverly's in here. Let's see, where did yep, there she is. Hi, Beverly. We see you. So, Stacey, thanks for joining us today. I'm excited to talk to you about what you guys do for our community and some special things you have coming up here soon that the public's going to want to know about. And so to get started, let's just tell us a little bit about yourself, how long you've been in the Myrtle Beach area, because nobody was born here except my kids. But tell us about yourself and your family, and let's get to know you a little better.
Absolutely. So happy to be here today. So I was actually born and raised just outside of the Annapolis, Maryland area, and we relocated here to Myrtle Beach just over 3 years ago because of my husband's job, which I know is also a little unusual to have a job bring you to Myrtle Beach. We have 2 kiddos. Our oldest son is 14 and he is on the autism spectrum, and we also have a 12-year-old daughter.
Ah, well, that is awesome. And I love the Annapolis area. I have some friends that lived in Annapolis, and I know that's a busy area, but I love the things to do downtown. And it seems like there's a lot to do there. I'm sure you miss it a little bit.
I do. I miss it a lot. I actually grew up within a 1 mile square area of the house I grew up in and lived there my whole life until we relocated here. So this has been a big change, but it's been awesome. I love how small Myrtle Beach actually is. And once I've gotten plugged into the community, everyone's so kind and generous, and I'm just happy to be here.
Right. So you're the marketing director at SOS Care. So tell us a little bit about the organization and kind of what you do there, and how long they've been in existence, and introduce us to SOS.
Absolutely. So SOS has actually been around for over 30 years. We started in Myrtle Beach and have slowly expanded and added clinics over the years, and now we serve 9 counties throughout South Carolina. We have 17 different therapeutic programs ranging in all age from kiddos through adults, and we serve anyone with an intellectual disability or autism. We help just over 1,500 friends each year, and we are looking to grow and help as many more folks as we can. In Horry County alone right now, there's over 4,000 people on a wait list for ABA services. So we have done a lot of wonderful things, but we have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I see Amy's on here. Hey, Amy.
Hey, Amy.
Yeah. So that's really cool. I retired from the fire department here, and our department used to work hand in hand with emergency management on a project that you guys did that was called Project Lifesaver, and that was such an awesome service that is the community definitely needs. So can you tell us a little bit about Project Lifesaver, and then also I know you do a lot with seniors as well. So just talk about some of your programs.
Sure. So we still are proud to offer the Project Lifesaver program throughout Horry County with the help of all of the first responders. And basically it is a tracking bracelet. So anyone that's prone to wander, whether it's someone with autism or perhaps dementia, traumatic brain injury, anyone who has the possibility of wandering or getting lost is eligible to wear one of these bracelets. And it goes around their ankle. It's tracked on a radio frequency, which is a lot more reliable than Wi-Fi. Works underwater. And we are lucky enough that we are able to offer the service at no charge because of the generosity of our people in our neighborhood and fundraisers we do, like the Guns and Hoses events every year we do at Pelican Stadium, supports Project Lifesaver. And coming up on October 14th, we actually have a motorcycle ride for autism that is all the money from that's going to go to Project Lifesaver as well.
And that's such an important thing. We've actually seen on the news here recently 2 or 3 people that have gone missing that have dementia or Alzheimer's and whatnot. That's such a great program.
It is. Anyone that's interested in learning more can either go to our website or reach out to us directly. We have a fantastic team member named Monique Clement. Her husband actually works for the fire department, and she heads up this program for us, and she will be happy to answer any questions you have. And she's also the one that goes out and does maintenance, because we want to make sure we're replacing batteries, we're checking and making sure they work properly. So God forbid, if you should need it, it's going to work, and we'll be able to bring your loved one home safely.
That's great. Well, let me pause just a second because I forgot to say this at the beginning of the show. But if you guys have any questions for me or Stacey or anything with SOS, feel free to type them in the comments on whatever platform that you're watching on today. Or you can give us a call at 843-246-7474, and we'll get you live on the air. And we will be able to answer those questions. And we look forward to hearing from you. Also, I have two nephews that are on the autism spectrum, and it's funny how, well, not funny. It's interesting in how different they are. One of them is very functioning. He's even driving a car now. He's very high functioning autism. The other one doesn't speak. He doesn't comprehend a lot of things, and he definitely is not good at social interaction. But my sister does she's the director of scholarships for autism, which is in North Carolina. And they only support people in North Carolina because, like you here, so they only support that local area as well. But I've seen firsthand how different they are and how unique they are. And most of them are so loving. You just won't find a more loving person that just wants to give, as long as they have some of those social interactions. But, unfortunately, and this number has been pretty consistent for years, it's 1 in 54 boys have some type of autism, is the latest statistic I heard. Is that correct?
1 in 54 children. The number for boys is actually 1 in 34. And for girls, it's 1 in 144. So the number is actually getting worse over the years. The CDC did just put out that statistic a few months ago that on average it's 1 in 54. Our son was diagnosed about 10 years ago, and at that point the rate was 1 in 150. So in just 10 years, we've gone from 1 in 150 to 1 in 54. So we don't know where it's coming from. There's no cure. This is a lifelong disease. We know that early intervention services can help provide coping mechanisms and teaching skills that will help them be more successful over their lifetime. But it's definitely impacting way too many children in our community.
And that brings up a very important point that I've learned as well, is insurance doesn't cover services that are like occupational therapy or speech therapy. They don't cover any resources that they need, from living situations and things like that. And I know that they're making some progress on that, but they're really need the help.
Yeah, and so it depends on what insurance company you have, whether or not services are included or some services are included, but it's definitely an expense out of pocket for many families. And there are other things like TEFRA Medicaid that can possibly help with some services. And we, of course, have scholarships through SOS. If a family really needs help, they can reach out to us and we'll do what we can.
Well, and I know we're going to talk a little bit after the break here in just a second about some of the ways that people can get involved, and especially with one of your fundraisers you have coming up this Friday, as well as even volunteering and helping the organization and helping a lot of the kids or even seniors that need the you always need volunteers. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We welcome anyone that wants to get involved, and this cause is near and dear to their heart. Anyone that is called or feels like they want to help, just please reach out. We would love to have you.
All right. Well, I tell you what, let's take a break right quick, Stacey. We'll come back here in just a minute. And remember, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. But here's a little commercial for our sponsor, and we'll talk to you right after the break.
Every client is unique and has different needs. Whether it's a growing family, a first-time buyer, an investor, or someone looking to downsize, I am here to help guide them through the process. My name is Todd Cartner. I am a realtor with Exit Coast Real Estate Pros. I serve Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area, and there is no place I would rather have my family call home. You need a realtor you can trust and will put your needs first. I want to become your lifetime realtor. If you are looking to buy or sell real estate, please give me a call. I look forward to speaking with you soon.
All right, welcome back to Myrtle Beach Living. I'm Todd Cartner, your host, and today we have with us Stacey Lyon with SOS Care, which is a service that provides help for those with autism and those with intellectual disabilities. And Stacey, Amy just posted up here because, you know, Amy's always in the know that SOS just won the Myrtle Beach Chamber of Commerce Leading Nonprofit of the Month, which is, she says, a great organization, and I know that's true. So welcome back. And if you guys have any questions, just please feel free to type them in the comments and we'll get them right here on air. And that's an awesome award.
Yes, we were so surprised, honored, and thankful to receive that award last week through the Chamber of Commerce, and they partner with South Atlantic Bank in honoring a nonprofit each month. And it was wonderful. All of the chamber ambassadors came out and we had a little celebration at our clinic in Myrtle Beach, and it was wonderful.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And speaking of nonprofits, like I said before, we always need money to help the nonprofits. So talk to us about some of the fundraiser you guys having coming up. And then we're going to talk about the online auction coming up this Friday as well.
Okay. So like many other nonprofits, because of COVID, we have had to cancel all of our in-person fundraising efforts basically for the year up until this point. So our online virtual silent auction that opens on Friday is very important to us. We've had a lot of additional expenses because of COVID that we're hoping this fundraiser will help us with. We are essential healthcare workers, and we're working with children who are considered in a high-risk medical category, if you will. And so social distancing was really important for us to be able to continue our work. And we had to rent 3 additional office spaces in order to social distance and spread out. So that's been quite an additional expense for us. We also were thankful to be approved to provide telehealth services. And with that came the need to purchase additional technology, laptops and computer equipment to provide those services. And of course, ongoing PPE equipment expenses are quite lofty for many businesses, including ourselves. So we have great hopes that this online charity auction that starts on Friday is going to help us with those expenses.
All right, well, let's talk about the online auction here a little bit. Here is the website you guys can go to. It's 32auctions.com/SOS 2020. And talk to us about some of the things that you're auctioning off. I know I saw a vacation. There was some golf stuff in there, a lot of gift baskets, but just tell us about some of the really exciting ones that you guys are going to have.
Yes, so right now we have 59 items that are uploaded on the auction for you guys to bid on and take home. And everything is on there now. While bidding doesn't open until Friday, you can go on and see the items that are available and start planning your bidding strategy now so you can make sure you win your favorites. Some of our featured items include a golf membership for 1 year to the Dormy Network. And they own 6 private golf courses across the United States. States. And that package is donated at $21,000. So hopefully someone can take that home for a great price, do a lot of good, play some great golf. They also offered a stay and play package, which is for a long weekend, and that's valued at $3,000. So if there's any golfers listening, make sure you check out the Dormy Network items. We also have had a lot of great local businesses step up. So Dylan is the owner at Wicked Inlet Seafood, and he has donated a low country boil for 10. He's from Maryland. I'm from Maryland. So when I tell you this guy knows crab cakes, I know what I'm talking about. Also, Andy over at Andy's Snack Shack donated a barbecue for 25. And if you have not had the pleasure of eating there, I highly suggest you guys stop by for lunch. We have 2 vacation packages, one to the Barbados, one to the Grenadines that you can bid on. Jaxby Properties has donated a luxury RV rental for a week here at Carolina Pines. So if anyone's looking for a staycation, getaway, whether it's with family, maybe a girls trip, that would be awesome. And we have lots of golf foursome packages to the Dunes Club, Caledonia, True Blue, Indigo Creek, Barefoot as well. So if you're into golf, we have lots of those. And then the congregation at Wellspring Church has been so overwhelming with their support. They put together 20 different gift baskets, each with a different theme that they donated. So whether you're into gardening or cooking, or you want pool fun, family fun, game night, movies, whatever it is, they have something, I'm sure, that they've put together to make everyone happy. So like I said, we have 59 items, and they're all winners.
Yeah. And you know, I've done a lot of fundraisers in my life to help nonprofits, and people don't realize how hard that is to go around and ask a business for a donation. And you know, whether you realize it or not, you're probably the 5th one that day that's asked for a donation. So if you're listening, is it too late to actually donate something?
It is not too late to donate anything to help us. We have some other upcoming fundraisers that we're looking for raffle prize donations for that we would love some help with. So I mentioned earlier we have our Ride for Autism that's coming up in November that we need some help with. And then starting in the beginning of the year, we have a Top Golf event that's going to be hosted by Pile Financial. And then we have another TNA Golf event that's an annual event sponsored by Tommy Collins of the TNA Morning Show. So we are starting to look to be able to get some in-person events, outdoor, safe, social distanced, of course.
Right. And you know what? I accidentally deleted it, but what is your website so that I can get it up here for people to look at?
Sure. It's soscaresc.org.
Well, there you go. Boom. How's that?
Perfect.
So people can reach out there to find information if they have someone in their family or if they know someone that's affected by autism or has any of the intellectual disabilities. And are there any qualifications that they need in order to get the assistance?
You have to have an autism diagnosis or have an intellectual disability. And other than that, reach out to us and we'll do our best to try to help you. Like I mentioned, we have a lot of programs that help all ages from children through adults. So whether you're looking for help with maybe social skills, respite care, for our adult friends, we have life skills programs and summer camp programs, whatever you're looking for, just check out our website and see what would be a good fit for you and for your family, and reach out and we'll do our best to help.
And if there's any people that are interested in volunteering, they can as well find that information out on the website.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, Stacey, thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate it. I'm going to get on there and look a little bit more in depth on those items and see if that Barbados trip sounds very interesting. So I may have to get in there and bid on that as well. But I appreciate it. I'm not much of a golfer, sorry. but Barbados sounds
Barbados will work, right? Toes in the sand. Right. That would be great.
That's right. Well, guys, please go and visit their website at soscaresc.org if you need any assistance, or you can or want to volunteer, or you can go to the 32options.com/SOS 2020 so that you can bid on those products and help out SOS Care here in the Myrtle Beach area and serving 6 counties now in South Carolina. Nine counties. I'm sorry.
Yes.
So they always can use your help. Thanks so much, Stacey, and we'll talk to you soon. Good luck.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Bye-bye. Guys, next week we will see you here, and we have the one and only Nikki Boone will be here. Well, actually, she's not Nikki Boone anymore. I'm sorry. She's Nicole Huckabee, Nikki Huckabee, who is one of the anchors at WBTW News Channel 13. She is going to be retiring, and I can't wait to speak to her. Nikki and I have been friends for many years, and so I'm looking forward to that. So, guys, we'll see you next week right here on Myrtle Beach Living Live every Wednesday at 12:30 Eastern Time.